Shepard, how can I help?
Nice talking.
We'll be here if you need.
I don't think these people gonna have anything to add. Liara might though. Yeah, I'm not judging you, love.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Heck, I would marry Legion if I could. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system. He wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is there a fundamental difference in our cultures? From Kelly Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This gonna be long? I kinda got crap to do. Well, I wanted to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to partner with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn, one of the L3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? Had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah. And hey, thanks. Dave, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't halfway complete. And it's the most breathtaking, complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. Or we could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care, for my sake.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Well, if it's possible, he could possibly mate and try and bring his species back. That'd be tough, though, considering he's only one man. Or I guess one Prothean.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Yeah. I really hope Jack is on my ship. That would just be the best. Gonna check Jack's usual hangout location. And Javik is down here.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
This space has absorbed much anger. The biotic instructor from the Academy.
Right. These were Jack's quarters.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me.
Of course.
At least I have better quarters.
Do you want to answer that, or do I want you to... Nah, that's fine. I'll figure it out eventually if she joins. It's like a mouse thing running around here. Space hamster. Hey! Yep, that was my pet hamster. I picked him up.
Have you found that thermal pipe yet?
No.
There's probably...
I'm going to the Citadel next. Hopefully I'm able to bring in a bit of a decent amount.
Hey, Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot
True.
down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy.
Don't be.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
No worries, man.
I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying.
True, we're eventually gonna go to Tuchanka. So yeah, we're gonna be spending the next good part of the stream on the Citadel.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived
Yay.
safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Do you know you can romance with Jack? At least I can infer that. Because someone said, hey, you're gonna continue romancing with Jack? Or move on, go get back with the hour, or do something else. And it's like, well, I don't know. But then now I do. I don't know if I've been to the Citadel yet. Yeah, I have. Dr. Bison's lab. Where's this at?
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for...
Yes, sir.
Hadley.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you.
Sorry, I kept you waiting.
And Hadley, did you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Is that necessary?
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us
Fair
an
enough.
edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
And the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist. I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can
That
exploit.
sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the
He's
data?
indoctrinated.
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were
I
you
wasn't harmed.
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question. You should know what's happening.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was
DLC
someplace
is
else.
really good.
And then?
I don't know. A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson. There was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
He's dead.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe
Then what happened here?
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
Commander, this does resemble reports of
Yeah.
indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Leviathan sounds dangerous.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be
Why
relevant.
this of time where
But
you
we
gonna
won't
see it
know
happening?
unless we can find it.
Okay.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state
We can
a
find them
destination.
together.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Well then. That's, whatchamacallit. It's, what are they called? Husks. That's a husk head. Don't know how they managed to keep it alive-ish. High velocity barrel. Don't click it low. No, I don't want to. Uh-oh. It's starting to smoke up a little bit. It'll explode. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, I get it as a trophy.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
That's creepy, it follows you around. That's alright.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding a search filter, we may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
There's more this way? The Thorian, August 17, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts were not interested. Commander Shepard that claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims the Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Interesting. Well, thanks for letting me know, Mick.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. EDI, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Rocks.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
True.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
We are really narrowing it down.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Okay.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. The timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, EDI?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our
Guessing
search.
it's right here.
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
This must be an Easter egg or something.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment. This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data and the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his
Oh
heart.
no.
What the hell does that
You
mean?
have to pick it off his body. No. No. Because isn't that his child?
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Well, it was worth a shot at least. What's this? Sovereign fragment. That's probably what caused the indoctrination.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Oh, I thought a wall would stop me. I legitimately thought a wall would stop me. Okay then.
Shepard, we should not leave until we have more information on Garneau's whereabouts.
True, I wasn't trying to leave, but see, a wall would stop me if it didn't open. Here, maybe?
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look
It's
at
in the
that.
grass.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right. Let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and
Interesting, interesting.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Okay, well, I think we got enough search filters to narrow it down.
Reaper activity?
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
There's 3 matchups here.
3 possibilities.
Oh no.
5 possible systems.
Element 0 deposits.
3 possibilities.
Rachni activity.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Try and chase blackout crimes.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
I don't think we need to worry about the Rachni activity.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Hey! Turn to the Normandy. Well, I thought we'd be spending more time on the Citadel, I guess. Not for now. Right over here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hang out here. We need to go over here? Yes. It's gonna be on this last planet then.
Signal confirmed.
Ah.
We have located Garneau.
Go Javik with Garrus again. Oh, let's go and max out my disruptor ammo. Might as well be my armor piercing just a bit. What's max level in this game? I imagine it's level 50.